So I'm just an idiotic, stupid dog, and it's well known my perchant or my perchant, whatever they say, where it's kind of an anticipated fact or something like that, and my perchant for not really understanding what's going on. Again, I'm a moderately intelligent dog. I'm not even as smart as a dumb human being. So it gets sometimes things are a little bit difficult for me to understand. One of the things I have a little trouble with is the man. Sometimes he loves watching John watch hockey. So the man is a big off the wall hockey fan. And so he gets on his phone and he brings up off the wall hockey, especially if Igor Shishorkin and the Broadway Blues are playing, what just so happens to be the case. So the Rangers are beating the Florida Panthers, and the man, he doesn't bother turning the TV on. He's not trying to find it on his computer. I looked at him and I said, listen, buddy, I think you're supposed to have both on. The game's supposed to be on TV, and you listen to off-the-wall hockey as a subsidiary, so to speak. It's an additive. It gives you a little extra, savvy, so to speak, a little extra sauce on the chili. So, but you're not supposed to just sit in a dark room looking at John looking at the hockey game. And the man was like, but you know what? Sometimes I like to vicariously, so to speak. It's observing a hockey game through hearsay. It's not just really observing the kick saves and the beautiful reflexive glove saves of Igor Shishurkin. It's having John very calmly and sedately tell you that Igor just made another save. It's like you can picture it in your own mind that way, and it makes it almost like you're participating. It's like reading a poem. It makes observing or experience a hockey game kind of like reading a poem. You're participating. You got to imagine. It's not even like the radio or the play-by-play man is using all the exciting adjectives and telling you about every little thing. John's telling you about every 10 or 15 seconds. He's giving you a little piece of information. It's like you're watching it in stop motion in your own mind. It makes it very fun and exciting that way. It's a different, whatever you would say, take on it. It's a different point of view. It makes it different. And I looked at him and I said, I don't get it. It's still, maybe because I just don't have what he would say, all the brain capacity, all the synapses that I would need to understand how it's better watch John on off-the-wall hockey talk about hockey than to actually watch the hockey game yourself. But that's just me. Hey, I'm an idiotic, stupid dog. And usually the man, he watches a hockey game, but I gotta say, quite often, he's just content to sit there and watch, the off-the-wall hockey guy tell him about the game he could be watching rather than watching himself. Hey, to each his own, whatever.